ladies and gentlemen, it's once again your very bottom mob, Doc Rod Code, welcoming you to a brand new game called To Be or Not to Be. This is a game I purchased on Humble Bundle. It's what's called the Wounded Warrior Project, as I've mentioned that before. Wonderful charities, always support whenever possible, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put the links to them in the description. They help out vets coming home from the wars, help them readjust to civilian life, help them with PTSD, help provide work, all kinds of awesome stuff. Just a truly wonderful network, so I support whenever possible. And in this game, it's Shakespeare, but you get to change the story from what I understand. And so I can't wait to see what kinds of stuff will happen here. Okay, introduction. William Shakespeare, 1564 to whenever he died. It's kind of rude, I guess. I don't know. Was well known for borrowing from existing literature when writing his plays. I didn't know that. Romeo and Juliet. Oh! How about that? Romeo and Juliet was pretty much lifted entirely from Arthur Brooks' poem The Tragical History of Romeo and Juliet. Didn't even change the names. And as recent Shakespeare scholarship has established, the famed play William Shakespeare Presents Hamlet was listed wholesale OJs from the volume you're about to enjoy To Be or Not to Be. Okay. To Be or Not to Be is both the earliest recorded example of books of the game genre. Huh? Oh, jeez. As well as the first instance of the then newest English version of this creaking round adventure chosen by you, the reader. We've gone ahead and added illustrations, plus we've taken the liberty of making with tiny York scrolls the choice Shakespeare himself. We plagiarized this book back in olden times. They look like this. They're there in case you want to put yourself in Shakespeare's shoes, reading the books he did, stealing plot elements wholesale, and closing off the literature as you went go. However, that is not the only way to read this book. Feel free to explore every options, as each time you read this book you can go on a different adventure. Assuming you don't read the book however many times that says, at which point the adventures will start to repeat and they'll probably seem familiar well before then anyway. Now, take yourself back to history when ghosts walked the earth and nobody knew velociraptors were even a thing. Steel yourself to experience the magic of Shakespeare as it was meant to experience. And in non-deterministic narrative structure where you end up thinking maybe you made a wrong decision. And so you mark the pages you always just on, so you can always go back and make a different choice if you die for some dumb reason. To be or not to be, that is the expression. Ryan North. Okay. So choose a character, man, what if I just read the entire, you can't tell me what to do, so I'm going to just gotta keep reading. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see, can I say, oh jeez, how do you save? How do you save? No! Huh? Okay, good. Options, that, maybe that's it. No? Oh jeez. Apparently there was no way of saving. No! Oh jeez. Ah jeez, well, let's fix this different at least. That's interesting. Okay, so, choose your character. You have just been born. Congratulations, good work on that thing. Now, surprise, babies are born. Babies are born, what? We're just going to jump ahead in time to a point where you're an adult and supposedly live much of your life. But I promise most of what we're skipping over is probably very dull. You ain't allowed stuff to what Caesar said, milkers are totally had, etc. There's a bunch of old school stuff. The awesome stuff starts now. So let's begin, my friend. Remind me again who you are? Are you Ophelia? She is an awesome lady in her late 20s with a calm, competent, and resourceful demeanor. She's got +1 bonus for science, got a nice one weakness against water sides up. Okay, Hamlet, he's an emo teen in his early 30s. Also, he's the Prince of Denmark. Hamlet has a +1 resistance to magic, but there's no magic in this advice. This never gets mentioned again. This is right now. Hamlet Sr., he's the King of Denmark, 50 years old. He's super good at fighting leading Vandebell and Naps. So let's say +1 to each. Well, bottom line, he's a non-stoppable machine of death. Damn. And you choose him, should you choose him, you may experience kingly glory. Okay, I never really read all of Hamlet. I just never had the time. So, let's see here. I'll try to find this Hamlet first. Achievement get to be he. You are Hamlet. You are 30 years old, and you are back living at home. But it's okay because the home is a castle. That's right. That is your prince. Things have been rough lately. You've been trying to focus on your son's Wittenberg University, where you and your bros, Horatio, Rosencrantz, and Guildenstern all hang out, but you were called home because your father died. Then your dad's brother, Claudius, married your mom, Gertrude, 2 weeks later. Yep. It made you kind of upset. But you raised time to comfort her, but you married your uncle, and that is weird. You feel weird. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I use weird and weird as a way of differentiating between the two. Weird is a good thing. Like, our forefathers were pretty weird, going up against what was at the time the powerful Combine Army Navy, and because of that, we have the single weirdest nation of all time in America. Whereas weird, like stalkers and this kind of thing and such. Right now, you're in the audience chamber of your father's castle here in sunny Denmark. King Claudius is here addressing his court. Lartius and Polonius are here too. Lartius is kind of a jerk, and Polonius is his father. Polonius is also the father of Ophelia, whom you totally sweet on. She's not here though. Who knows what adventures he's having as we speak while he's stuck in this drafty castle, listening to other people talk about their feelings. Speaking of speaking, just now Lartius says something about how now that Claudius is king and his turn the coronation, is it okay for him to go back to France? Claudius says sure. Wait a minute, he'd love to go back to school. Leave early too and go back to school away from the weird ancestry thing it's just gotten himself into. It's so gross and weird. What do you do? Okay, so as Claudius mentioned to go back to school before you tell him just wait around. I wish there was checkpoints. Well, there are checkpoints apparently, but there's not the same feature unfortunately it seems, but whatever. I don't understand why anyone would want to go to school. School always sucked for me. But at least I wasn't forced to read Shakespeare. I was forced to read other things that were total bull. But that's all on the long past. So I'm not going to dwell on it. Yeah, let's try this for now. You hold up your hand and open your mouth, but before you can say anything, Claudius addresses you directly, calling you his son. On one hand, that's entirely appropriate, especially since he has just married his mom like 2 weeks ago. On the other hand, that has brought a creepy uncle to new heights. Creepy uncle points. Points for that, maybe? Wherefore? Nice. Wherefore, I proper British of that time. It's someone when you birth by saying more than kin are you related to more yeah, I know, right? But less than kind. This really, no, right, it is unnatural. In real life, people think up zeros like this on spot all the time, so it totally makes sense. Saying up my real dance. Yeah, this sounds fun. How many more? Well, shoot. King Claudius goes on to tell you, so it was. Buck up, stop him dressing in black, stick around for a while, have a little fun. He says your feelings are both boring and wimpy. Your mom echoes those sentiments. Dude, your own mom just called you a wimp. You agree to stick around in Denmark for a while, they leave, and you're suddenly alone. Woo, you're finally done, Hamlet. What are you going to do? Talk that to yourself that how life is your moods, everything just sucks. Yeah, why not this? While you're busy doing that, your friend on the Earth Shield bumps into you and tells you, Alpha, that's military person, civilian AI. I know the entire military alphabet, even though I'm not in the military yet being an operative word. I've never been in the military where there's demon crap unlawfully in office, especially not one that tries to force the troops and everyone else to get a vaccine. That's just bull. We the people need to impeach Joe Stalin, as I call Joe Biden, because it is trying to run the country into the ground like a commie dictator, like Joseph Stalin was. But yeah, Alfred is left in town for your dad's shooting mom's wedding, and they're served leftover appetizers from one to the other. Ghosts are real, bravo. Charlie, he's seen one saw a bunch of other guys. Delta keeps showing up all the time, and Echo, he's pretty sure the ghost is your dad. Finally, some adventure, some closure. You agree that you'll come with him tonight to see the ghost when it shows up again. It's just an obvious, yeah, I know, right? Look here, what for? Oh, jeez. I'll be there 11:30 sharp, you say, and Teresia leaves, satisfied. Well, now you have 8 hours to spare before it's time to meet Ghost. Oh, cool. Be a feel for a while, play solitaire. Shouldn't be wait a feeling for a while? Because I'm not sure what. You Prince of Hamlet, you Hamlet Prince of Denmark, and I'll sing your bedrooms, playing solitaire for hours and hours and hours. It's a pretty colossally waste of your time, especially since you keep cheating me. A 5 goes on top of the 3 hands? Really? At this point we're 15 games in, and wow, if you're not half of people that say you're 12, this is, I don't know, action. It seemed to get action, man. See the song thing. Look at this thing. Epic. Eventually the sun goes down, it's almost 11:30, which hopefully you remember as the appointed hour where she told you about where the ghost keeps showing up to bother him. So, this was actual ghost being real. You and Horatio go to where he saw the ghost for the first time. Now we play the waiting game, says Horatio. He's interrupted by the sound of trumpets. You look at him and raise an eyebrow. They make that noise when everyone has to warn everyone the king Claudius is getting wasted, he says. Those trumpets go off every night around this time. Denmark, he says. That exact moment, something insanely crazy happens. What the frig? I'll tell you what, you frig. A ghost is here. Don't freak out, but right now you're staring cold at the face of a spectre. You can't even imagine how crazy this whole situation is. If you're getting too scared, read over the next clause over and over until you're not insane with fear anymore. Everything will be okay. Alright, okay, we can do this. With your last shred of sanity, you quickly glance at the ghost and realize that if you stare at the ghost too hard, your brain will realize it's looking at something so insanely impossible that you'll just black out. Anyway, this ghost, you can see right through it, but only a little, it's weird. And I'll tell you what the freak else, this ghost looks like your dad, and he's getting closer. What do? I wouldn't run away. I don't know what happened in the actual play. As I said, I didn't really have time to read it all. Yeah, this is what I would do. Are you my dad? I mean, ghost dad? You ask the ghost, but it says nothing. Instead, the ghost beckons to you. Clearly wants you to follow him and leave Horatio behind. I don't know, is this safe? Can ghosts kill people? Can ghosts kill people? You ask Horatio. I don't know, man, but I really don't think you should be alone with that thing, he says, clearly with no ball unchipped in his own freak out. Hamlet, man, something is rotten in the streets of Denmark, I say, he yells, his quivering finger pointing at the ghost. Well, duh. I'm going to do it, you say, and you... What now? Yeah, let's do this. Let's try this. You follow the ghost into the mist. After walking for what seems like you already get tired of walking. I'm tired of walking, you say. You sit down. Pretty sure I'm done walking. Yeah, well, I'm out. The ghost stops and speaks to you for the first time, its voice issuing forth from lungs that no longer breathe air. Hamlet, it is I, your father. Look, I can't stay around forever, so you need to listen to what I tell you. I didn't die of old age. I didn't dig you out of the tombs. I was murdered by Claudius. Killed by his own brother. He did it while I slept. I was walking in the garden, and you know how gardens are really boring, right? Well, I don't find them boring. I'm an average gardener myself in real life. What's this? What gives, man? Exactly, says Ghost Dad. Well, it was so boring I fell asleep, and while I was sleeping he poured poison in my ear. Yeah, I know, right? What gives? I didn't know poisons worked that way, you see. That's what I said, shouts your dad, throwing his hands above his head in frustration. He plots to pace back and forth. Anyway, I want you to take revenge on him for me. I don't know, cast him out or something. Fall out his chair, he's about to sit down. Offer him a high five. When he goes to high five you, pull away and say, too slow. Or should he offer you a high five, you must leave him hanging. I can murder him, you offer. After all, he is sleeping with Mom. She's what? What do you do? That seems like the right thing to do. Honesty is the best policy, as President Abraham Lincoln, a true president, once said. You say they basically got married right after the funeral and the Claudius king now. You explain how you might not be technically incest, but the timing alone sure feels squeaky. Squeaky? Wow, this is the longest title. Did you ever read the table of kindred and affinity wherein whosoever are really are forbidden in scripture and outlaws to marry together? Ask your dad. Ah, you say. You refer to the document Queen Elizabeth Holder produced, which says a lot of marriage such as this one starts to so squeaky. But real life hardcore sins against God, a book which they read the book in the common prayer. Itself so influential that we've two... Ah, interesting. I didn't know Till Death Do Us Part was from Shakespeare. Or from Queen Elizabeth or whatever. Ha! The very same, not your father. Although I can't imagine the future sentiments, might change. As to whether or not such a marriage between genetically unrelated, loving and consenting adults is one of the very worst thing that is possible for a human being to do. That's not necessary for us to discuss right now. You agree? Anyway, says you there. Kill code is for me, cool? Promise to ghost will commit murder, promise to look jesting. Oh, jeez. alright. I'll wait. This is what you say. Yea, from the table of my memory, I wipe away all the trio of round records, all sorts of books, all forms, all process past, and that youth and observation copied there, and like commandments that alone shall live within the books in the volume of my brain, unmixed with basic matter. Yes, by heaven, yet give us a pretty cool with that. New Quest Core Card is with 3,500 experience. Wow. Okay, well that's a good point to stop, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for doing. Please consider subscribing. I'll back really well.